Welcome to YouTubers. This is the NZ New Gamer here, and we are playing Star Wars Squadrons. I actually bought this game a while ago, and I'm only playing it now. I think I bought this before I even got an Xbox Series X, before the next gen consoles actually came out. Yeah, I installed it on my Xbox S, never played it. Same with the other game that's coming out, Star Wars game that's going to come out after this. Anyway, the reason why I'm playing this now is because I can't get Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic to capture using OBS. It'll capture a little bit, then it'll crash. Of course, people say blah 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 blah. Do a thing, but do a whole bunch of jazz that if I keep on going, we'll be here for 5 minutes, which is the usual for me. 5 minutes talking about something else before we actually get started. But anyway, I hope my sound's all good. Mike is talking. Anyway. Wait. Oh, phew. Yeah, you know how new this game is. Seeing that I have not even done this part yet. Blah blah blah. Loaded. They have the ability to govern, say what you can and can't do with your game. Yes. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I've already got an EA account, so that doesn't matter. I am over 13 years of age, and yes, I can do shit like that in my country. Next. Yeah, account. I don't even. Oh, I get all that. I don't remember ever this being a thing, but true. Licenses. Are we talking about the game? Or are we talking about the other things that EA uses to? Huh. Whatever. Uh, blah 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 blah. I rarely buy digital stuff. You know, I'm just gonna accept it. I've never read through any of these. Well, let me rephrase it. I have, on a lark, read through a bunch of these at various times. They all pretty much say the same, only varying when something specific comes up. Subtitles on. Middle. Put the master thing at 50%. Language English voice chat, that's only for other players, and You know, I wasn't originally gonna get this game because I thought it was one of those games that are VR only. Not VR. It's not VR. It's got VR ability to play VR, but it's not VR only. You know what, Star Wars? Do you know what I really want in a Star Wars game? The ability. Oh, Star Wars Squadrons. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, the one thing that I really want. Oh, sorry. The one thing that I really, really want to see in a Star Wars game, you only play the bad guy. Well, what's considered the bad guy. In this case, Imperials. I thought we were going to get it with Star Wars Battlefront 2, the new one. Not the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, but you switch sides halfway through the damn game. I would say spoiler alert, which I am actually going to say. But during damn fault if you did know that already. Seriously, Zell? I doubt. Touring, nah. Now, let me say this. Other than Grand Admiral Thrawn, have you seen any other species as a part of the Galactic Empire? Yeah, it's got a pretty boy face. Oh, none of these are like, they're all like frowning and shit. Or pouting. That fella looks like he's kind of pouting. Oh, that dude looks like he's stuck up or something. She's giving us the tilt guy, bro. Looking down at your nose look, that's what you would call that look. How did I even unlock these already? I have never played this game before. Watched it played, of course. Oh, these two fellas are good. This fella and this fella. Got big ass foreheads. Oh well, you can have a male face and a female body. Okay, now I've got to see what the other side looks like. Usually I choose the female, you know, because I don't want to look at a dude's ass all the time, but since we're flying ships... Yeah.
I have nothing to lose.
Let me at them.
Easy victories incoming.
Nothing but the best.
Our victory is inevitable, of course.
I am an unexpected variable.
Try not to get in my way.
Try not to get in my way.
We will bring order to the galaxy.
If it's a fight they want, it's a...
Let me at them.
This won't take long.
This won't take long.
Our victory.
I am an unexpected variable.
Damn, I want to go
They
Squishes
won't
because
know
that's
what
the
hit 'em.
closest accent to my country. Which, for sad to sad, sounds Australian.
A wise choice. Nothing but the best.
Victory will be mine.
My life for the Empire. If it's a fight they want, it's a fight they'll get.
This won't take long.
Our victory is inevitable, of course.
We will bring order to the galaxy.
Let me at them.
They won't know what hit them.
My life for the Empire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. All of them don't seem right to the face, to go towards the face, except for that one.
Victory will be mine.
Oh,
A
definitely that
wise
one.
choice.
We will bring order to the galaxy.
Should I stay with it? Yeah, I might as well stay with that name. Accept. Yeah, we'll accept it. I'm not gonna go pilot. Because contrary to popular belief, I don't play many flying games. In fact, the last flying game I played, I kind of sucked at it. It was Elite Dangerous. Of course, I played with the keyboard. You don't play flying games with keyboards. And I happen to like story, so enemy greatly assisted. Choosing this one makes me seem like I'm choosing the easy path. And the only game I ever chose the easy path on was Doom Eternal. Well, the DLC for Doom Eternal. What were they called? Ancient Gods, part 1 and 2. You know, that's my choice and I'm sticking to it. Quiet now.
Alderaan chose destruction. They incited rebellion and anarchy. And paid the price. The survivors continue to spread dissent. Find them. Do not rest until the destruction of Alderaan is complete.
Lord Vader's orders are clear.
Are they?
Yes, wipe out all that remains of Alderaan.
How? I understood the survivors were in hiding.
Intelligence reports a possible Alderaanian convoy heading to Foster Haven. You are to draw them out and finish them off. Do you understand that, Captain?
Perfectly, Commodore Sloan.
Dismissed.
Captain James,
Everything ready, Lieutenant Carroll.
The squadron's on their way. They're excited to fulfill Lord Vader's command.
And you? No qualms hunting down refugees from a world we destroyed?
During the Iskalon uprising, you taught me to ignore propaganda. They're traitors, not refugees, and will be dealt with accordingly. I've prepped our usual Sigma 9 loadout.
No. Only standard ties today.
Flying old school, sir. This might be a real challenge after all.
I hope not. I chose the story mode just for that reason. I just like the space flight.
You hear me, Teresa? But I don't think you understand me. I guess we'll find out. Follow my lead. And don't fire unless I give the order. The convoy is out there. We don't want to scare them off. Let's do this right.
I'll give it my all.
I get it. Of course I should get it. Oh, how much you want to bet he gets the best? That's actually I have no idea what the name of that TIE craft is called. I would say Avenger, but I don't think it's the Avenger. Shit, what's its name? Oh man, I gotta figure that out. Here for launch. Man, I want a Star Wars game in which you could properly walk around an entire Star Destroyer. Well, when I say walk around one, I mean, sure, there's got to be places you can't go into, but... Yeah, I'm on Wikipedia, that's why I haven't done anything yet. Tie line, cannon... Oh, it doesn't say what that one is. Ah, TIE Advance V1. You know, I watched a fellow who made a model. He makes bottles. I can't remember what his name was, but he actually came up with a, what was it? He actually came up with a way. He created a what would you call it? A hyperdrive add-on for a TIE fighter. It's kind of like the booster rings for the Beta class fighters and the Jedi Starfighter. Yeah. It's actually pretty good looking.
Begin pre-flight checks. Pilot, boot up your cockpit systems.
Affirmative.
All systems up and running. Pre-flight complete. Let's get a clean launch. Lock onto my fighter. Forward sensor online and tracking. Now, throttle up and deploy out of the hangar.
Oh man. I've got some
The rest of the fleet is back from Malastare. We'll have plenty of help to deal with that convoy of sympathizers. Helix Squadron, we're prepping your Gazanti transport. Stand by.
Copy, Vigilance. All pilots follow me. We'll do a quick pass of the fleet to calibrate flight controls.
All right.
Stay mobile. We don't want any collisions.
From inside, you forget how big our Star Destroyers really are.
Careful. The shields won't harm us. Flying so close to the hull, there's no time to get careless.
You're right, sir. It is good to fly old school again. There's something very forthright about a TIE fighter.
God, I hate the rolling mechanics.
It looks like someone is testing battle formations.
Better here than in the field again.
God, it reminds me of X-Wing Alliance so much.
Those engines run hot enough to vaporize a TIE.
I've known a few daredevils who found that out the hard way.
TIE pilots push the limits. Sometimes the limits push back. Systems calibrated, and the fleet is in good shape.
The Vigilance reports our Gozanti transport is ready.
Helix Squadron, head to the Gozanti and dock for hyperspace jump.
Sure thing.
Throttle down below the Gozanti so its locks can engage.
Yeah, I might have to customize those controls. Not that way. What I would prefer is to switch the yaw and the roll. Oh, remap controls. Huh, sorry. Customize, change. What? So roll. Lift. All right. Roll lift. All right. We'll see. If this doesn't work the way I hope it does, we'll return to default controls. Default.
Helix Squadron are docked and clear for hyperspace jump. Remember, Helix, we'll have support, but finding the refugee convoy is up to us.
They won't escape the Empire twice.
You know what the irony is? They see it in their little intro cutscene. They see Darth Vader. Oh shit! Dropped the mic. Darth Vader said the Alderaan started the rebellion. Oh, fan the flames. They didn't. It was Ezra Bridger. Was it not? No, painted. It was painted Lothal. At least from what I remember about it. People didn't openly start rebellion. And tell the truth, they didn't actually watch all the Rebels. Only watched a handful of episodes. Pardon me.
Farstar Haven. Probably the most isolated trading post in this sector.
It's only a haven for thieves and pirates. If the refugees are hiding here, clearly they're not as innocent as they'd claim.
Okay, your point's been made. Default time.
destroyers moving into position.
Blockade is forming up. Our rear guard is secure at least.
I didn't realize he stopped because of me. I thought we were waiting for something. And we were. We were waiting for me.
Interesting. There's a lot of cargo traffic today.
Then our convoy might be hiding among them.
Agreed. All cargo vessels. This is Captain Lyndon Javes of the Galactic Empire. Prepare for immediate inspection.
And this is Vostar Haven's station master. Kindly avoid harassing my customers.
If they cooperate, they'll be fine. Pilot, proceed.
Will do.
Check your forward sensor. It will identify potential targets. Pilot, begin by inspecting that ship.
Wait! We have always been loyal to the Empire.
Pilot, keep inspecting those ships and see if the refugees are here.
Okay, how do I scan? Thought I was pushing the right button. Fire, it's not that, it's not that. Yeah, it doesn't actually say. Select target here, targeting wheel. Show loadout menu, fire. Oh wait, I'm targeting the wrong ship. Ah.
See? We're loyal. I swear.
No sign it's from Alderaan. Keep looking.
Good. Check that ship next.
Look, I'll pay anything. Just don't impound my ship.
Not part of the convoy. Check another ship.
So you're not impounding my ship?
There. A ship's trying to flee from a simple inspection. We should teach them some manners.
All pilots, bring your weapon systems online. Pilot, track it on your sensors and fire a small volley. Just enough to damage them. Let's see if they're hiding the refugees. There, stop that ship.
All right. Scan us then. Just stop shooting.
No refugees here, sir. Just smuggled weapons and a cargo of spice.
Let the fleet handle those smugglers. We should get to the station.
My customers are legitimate traders. You have no right.
Captain.
Oh, that's light coming through the top of the
defenses
cockpit.
just activated.
Helix Squadron, destroy those turrets. We can't surge under fire.
Out here, no one shoots unless they're prepared for return fire. Even the Empire should know that.
Targets destroyed.
civilization will never recover from this.
Captain Javes, I think I found where the refugees are hiding. On our way. Pilot with me.
Man, I wish I could get rid of the cockpit thing. But we need it.
We've got enemy activity.
Pilots down. We have rebel X-Wings on sensors.
Good! Drive these Imperials off my station. They must be protecting the convoy. Defend yourselves if necessary. I'll look for the refugees.
Enemy is down. That's half the rebel scum destroyed.
Scratch one.
Target destroyed.
Rebel following me.
The hell is it?
Forming up.
All rebel targets destroyed. Captain, the rebel fighters are coming from that tunnel through the station. The refugee convoy must be hiding in there. After them. We'll deal with you later, Station Master.
You attack my station and customers, then blame me? Imperial thugs.
There. The convoy. Prepare to fire.
I've been disabled.
All systems down. Those were iron missiles. Where the hell did they come from?
Sorry, Teresa. After Alderaan, I can't ignore what the Empire's become.
Sir. Lyndon. What are you saying?
That I don't care who ordered it. I didn't sign up to hurt innocent refugees. And if protecting them makes me a rebel, then so be it.
Damn it! Pilot, see if you can bypass his shutdown.
I got this.
Catch up with that traitor! Lieutenant Carroll to the Vigilance. Captain Javes is aiding the rebellion. Send immediate assistance.
I'm not sure if they even want the speed.
I hoped it wouldn't come to this.
Missiles, watch out!
Holy shit.
I see the convoy. Dead ahead. Prepare to fire.
Imperial Squadron, this is refugee convoy Hope of Eldera. We have families aboard. I'm here to help, convoy leader. No time to explain. Just get out of this tunnel. I wish you'd seen things my way. Goodbye, Teresa.
The tunnel!
How the hell do they get out of this one? Ah, reinforcements. Oh wow, you could have customized both characters. I didn't know that. Of course I should have realised it.
That call sounds desperate. Can anyone make out what he's saying?
They're working on it. Okay, Echo Squadron, on me.
This is Admiral Akbar to Echo Squadron.
Echo Leader here. Admiral, any luck pinpointing that distress call?
Hopefully. You may need to get creative. Make sure your fighters are in good shape.
Understood, sir. Echo, prepare for systems check. Coming back around, Squadron. On me.
So much for a quiet patrol. Starting systems check. Thumbs up.
If we're up against a Star Destroyer, we'll need maneuverability.
Fast and nimble. Got it.
Don't know why you need to. Star Destroyers have less than...
Weapons look good.
They don't have much point
They'll
defenses.
look better when we're shooting down ties.
Pardon me.
Double check shields.
Right. We might need to hold out a while.
Systems check complete. In formation.
Echo 3, matching formation.
Echo 2 standing by. Echo 5 standing by. On your way.
Okay, Squadron. Anyone low on missiles needs to stock up now. Head to the U-Wing for resupply. All good? Good.
Command has verified the distress call from Foster Haven. A refugee convoy at Foster Haven is visiting the Star Destroyer. We need help.
All right, time to go.
Echo Squadron, join the first wave and head to the rendezvous point.
This had to happen while half the fleet's away.
Prepping hyperdrive.
Admiral, we're here.
Yeah, but the convoy's way over there. Put the bad guys between us and them.
Echo Squadron, transfer all power to engines. Head below the Star Destroyer and wait for my signal. It's risky, but flying fast and close to the Star Destroyer's hull should get us to the other side safely. Steady. Hold. Now, fire all boost thrusters. Echo 5, wait, you're too... Damn it, 5. Squadron, focus. We are not losing anyone else.
They're breaking formation. Capital ships are moving in. Rebel Alliance forces. The convoy needs support.
Wait, that was an Imperial transmission on an open channel.
Echo Squadron, move in and give them cover. I'm glad someone heard my distress call. I couldn't hold off those ties any longer.
Who are you? A defector?
If you'll take me, call me Lyndon. I'll explain later. Pilot, help me push these fighters back.
Echo 4, leave that quasar for now. Focus on ties. Then we better get rid of those ties. Fire missiles!
Here I come!
bugging out.
Joined up. Prep your fighter. They'll send more ties soon.
Echo Squadron, let's get in position and escort these transports.
I'm right beside you. This is Admiral Akbar of the Rebel Alliance. Echo Leader reports you're willing to defect. Willing and able. Then keep assisting Echo Squadron.
Squadron, there's a quasar bearing down on the convoy. And filled with reinforcements. Take the ties down.
Echo, reinforcements are here. I'm taking heavy damage.
Corvette Captain, focus on the quasar. We'll mop up the ties. One less to worry about.
Forming up with the squadron.
I'm being followed. See you later.
That's all the ties down.
Yes! Come on, people! That quasar's gotta go!
Wait before we continue. Sorry I haven't been saying much, but
Following your lead. Yeah! Way to deal with that quasar! Nice work. Squadron, form up.
I think we're clear. For now.
Let's make the most of it. Echo Squadron, bring the convoy and Linden here to a safer position.
We're on it.
Admiral, I know how this Imperial fleet operates. I can tell they're prepping their capital ships for an attack right now. We need backup.
All right, I'll send you the rest of Echo Squadron with everything they've got.
Heading towards a Star Destroyer. Again. Facing its turrets this time. It's okay, our fleet's coming. Well, not fast enough.
Fleet is now at your location. Echo Squadron, keep the convoy safe while the flagship engages the Vigilance.
Leave it to us.
Wait. The Empire's sending in a raider to intercept the convoy. We have to take that raider down. Pilot, with me. Almost in range. Get ready.
okay, how the hell do I engage those weapons?
That enemy fleet is hammering that convoy.
Good. Their shields are weakening. Keep the radar focused on us, not the convoy.
Starting another attack run.
The raiders lost shields. They're trying to get cover from the capital ships. This is our chance. Finish this. We're wearing them down. Keep it up.
Yes, we're almost there.
Raider is gone. Good work. Echo, let's get that convoy to a safer location.
Head to the far side of the MC-80.
Frigate's gone.
Refugee convoy. We're out of time. We've got to get you out of here.
Refugee convoy to Rebel Alliance. We're ready for lightspeed jump.
Wait. The Star Destroyer will be watching all possible vectors. They can still find you. Pilot, it's risky. But if we can destroy the targeting system on the Vigilance, we might throw them off the convoy's trail.
Wait, you two are attacking the Star Destroyer?
Let's hope your fleet can keep those shields down. Strike here. We can take down the Vigilance's targeting. We're getting there. Keep firing. That's it. Vigilance's targeting is down.
All convoy vessels, prep for lightspeed jump. Echo Squadron, withdraw and handle any fighters near the convoy.
You did it. Now both of you get clear.
Pilot, whatever happens next, you saved a lot of innocent lives. And mine.
Convoy's ready to jump. Thank you. We'll tell everyone what the Rebel Alliance did for us.
All ships, prepare for lightspeed.
Oh man, I got the feeling from when I played the game when I was a kid. Yeah. Star Wars X-Wing Alliance, that's what this reminds me of. I still have no idea. Oh.
Light or dark, freedom or destruction. The Empire chose to destroy Alderaan in order to spread fear and douse the fires of rebellion. But the heroic pilots of the Rebel Alliance have chosen to keep fighting, to show the Empire that we are not afraid. It was their bravery that ended Palpatine's reign and brought about our new Republic. However, the Empire lives on, shattered though it may be. As I speak, Imperial forces are edging toward the Bormia sector, hoping to end our new Republic before we find our footing. As their empire collapses, they try to tighten their grip. But the galaxy is changing, and you can be a part of it. With the help of brave and daring pilots, this war can end. Make a choice. Fly with the new Republic. Change our galaxy for the better.
Nice. I don't know what to choose. I've got a few things to do, so I'll go to the main menu. We'll continue this. Oh, oops. Play story. Oh man, this thing at the top reminds me of what do you call it? Battlefront. Reminds me of Battlefront. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the video here. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I went off and did something. I'll be honest, it's been like an hour maybe since I paused the recording. Anyway, we're back here. And I might need to adjust the sound because the music's a bit loud.
Vanguard Squadron to Temperance. Do you read us now? Had some trouble with our long-range comms.
You're the 3rd Patrol reporting comm blackouts. Head on back, Gunny. The commander will want a full report.
Lousy comms. Chasing our tails for hours, and now we're late to meet the new boss.
Well, do you want to race home, Frisk? We might make it before his speech ends.
Keo, I ain't racing you. I learned my lesson the first 12 times.
Hush, the speech is starting.
I'm not one for speeches. So I'll just say, I'm honored to assume command of the Temperance in this fleet. Vanguard Squadron's reputation for bravery and integrity is unrivaled, which is why, effective immediately, we have been reassigned to an initiative initiative, codenamed Project Starhawk.
Starhawk. Then those rumors about a secret project are true.
What do you think it is, huh? Some kind of weapon?
The key to victory.
If it helps end the war, who cares?
I care. I like to know who I'm working for.
The good guys, Frisk. Remember?
The only people in the galaxy who don't have a death mark on you?
Ah, Grace. The day ain't over yet.
Freaking
Come
transition.
on, back to the Temperance.
And I have no idea what the hell
We
she
can meet
is.
the new boss, and anyone else he's bringing along.
I only recognize 2 of the species, 3 of the most of the, except for the.
Ah, there you are. Ardo said to expect you. I'm Zerelda Sage, Chief Mechanic, and this here's the Temperance, my pride and joy. I imagine you're excited to join the action. Speaking of, here's the rest of your squadron. Hey, Gunny, I got your new pilot over here.
You go ahead, I'll meet you in there.
Oh,
Welcome
she's
to
got a robot out.
Vanguard Squadron. I'm Kyra Kuva. You can call me Gunny. Happy to have you on the team. Let's talk after the briefing, eh?
You're joining one of the best outfits in the New Republic. Hope you can live up to it. Anyway, follow them into the briefing room. I think our new commander's waiting for you in there.
I bet you if bet you could actually walk around this place. I mean, if it wasn't disabled.
Ah, you've arrived. Excellent. Ardo, meet our new Vanguard 5.
Oh, the one who saved your skin at Foster Haven. Ardo Baradai, Fleet Intelligence. A pleasure.
I heard they rewarded you with a posting to Chandrilla. A real honor. Very safe. But a good pilot shouldn't just gather dust. I needed people I can trust. And I figured you'd want to get back into the action.
Yes, sir.
There's no shortage of that around here.
Right.
Hopefully I don't crash into anything.
Let's get you briefed. Welcome back to the front line, Vanguard 5.
Because I'll be honest, during the last 2 missions, pretty sure 3 missions, well, I'm pretty sure I almost crashed into a bunch of shit.
We should get started.
I'm just looking. You know, I didn't know this until a while after Rogue One had come out. But the reason why that fella's a different color to Admiral Akbar is because of the location on the planet that they're from.
Everyone here?
The planet, it's got a few names. Deck. I only know of 2, Deck and well, I think it's Mon Calamari. Or Mon Cala. I can't remember which. I think Mon Cala is more of a new name for the Disney canon as opposed to the expanded. Shut up, I'm talking, fish person. Damn it, I lost my train of thought.
As you've no doubt experienced, the Empire is jamming communications across the sector. I fear these blackouts could be a prelude to invasion.
Oh, no shit.
Vanguard Squadron, I need you to split up to solve this. Frisk and Grace, bring our new pilot to the Brental Systems borders. The scouts we sent to investigate haven't reported in. Find out what happened to them. Then regroup with your squadron near the planet Cavus. Gunny and Keo, that's where you're headed. If I were still an Imperial, well, I'd send jamming ships there. Knowing the Empire, I expect they're using these jamming vessels to disrupt our long-range comms. They'll have TIE squadrons in tow. Destroy all Imperial squadrons and jammers. Communications must be restored for Project Starhawk's future. When you've succeeded, regroup and return to the Temperance. Let's see how you do, Vanguard Squadron.
Man, that's eerily similar to it's like really similar to X-Wing Alliance, Star Wars X-Wing Alliance's briefing. I said this is more 3D. It's like really similar. Man, I gotta play that X-Wing, oh, the TIE Fighter remake.
I'm Kyo Venzi. Welcome to Vanguard Squadron. You'll do great things with us. Trust me. This is an amazing team. I went from semi-pro racing to fighting the Empire. Quite a change. But everyone in Vanguard lifts up the others. You'll fit right in. Whatever this Project Starhawk is, I suppose the commanders will tell us when they're ready. But for now, we have scouts to find. According to the battle plan, we aren't flying together on this mission, but you'll be on my wing sooner than later. See you out there.
Okie dokie. And Grace.
Hello. Grace Salia Vatara Sina. Grace, if you like.
Sina?
It's a pleasure. I've been with Vanguard long enough for Gunny to trust me with second position. And she doesn't trust easily.
As in Sina Fleet Systems?
Especially those from Imperial families.
Oh shit, she is Sina.
Well, everyone finds out sooner or later. Yes, unfortunately, my dear estranged family builds TIE fighters for the Empire. And I take great delight in blasting those fighters to stardust. I trust you will too. See you out there.
Hmm. I did not know we had somebody from Sina here. The Sina family. I think they're, well, in the expanded universe, they're originally called Republic Sina systems, something like that. But man, I didn't know we had a Sina here. I know that a person who designed, oh man, was it the Victory class Star Destroyers? Or at least in the expanded universe. Oh, what's his name? Damn, what was his name? I'm thinking Bliss E6, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But no, that might be his daughter. All I know is, in the expanded universe, there was a kind of a father-daughter team. Damn it, who made, what was his name? Victory class Star Destroyer. Although I think it's more of a cruiser than a destroyer. Oh, damn it, what was the name? Oh no, wait, this is the Legion ship. I know they do in fact have the Victory class Star Destroyer. There we go. Oh man, you created it. You know what? Instead of looking on the Wikipedia, wasting even more time, because I actually really want to know, let's just Google it. Google it. Created the Star Destroyer. I don't want the, I want the in-universe, not the person who, not the real-world version of it. I'm talking about the in-person. Oh man. It's like it's right there on the tip of my tongue, but I can't seem to think of it. Oh, that's not it. You know, instead of saying who designed it or who created who, instead of saying who created it, we say who designed it. Forgot to go rid of the thing. Designed. Star Destroyer. I don't care about Colin Cantwell. Oh, there he is. Walex Blissix. Ah, in this universe, he didn't create the Victory class Star Destroyer. In this universe, he created the Gladiator class Star Destroyer. The Gladiator class. Huh. Walex. W-A-L-E-X. Blissix is B-L-I-S-S-E-X. Fisk. It's Rhoda. Kenny. Talk to the Trandoshan.
Nice to meet ya. Squad calls me Frisk. Only Grace calls me by my real name, and only when she's mad. I know it's not often you find a handsome fella like me fighting for the Rebellion, or New Republic, or whatever we are now. I used to be in what you might call acquisitions, you know, hunting down trophies, antiques, anything collectors wanted. Until I got that pesky death mark, of course. How was I supposed to know that painting was fake, huh? Or that the Imperial Governor was gonna show it off to Admiral Thrawn? That's what's great about this place, though. They always got a berth for a good pilot. Death mark or not.
Well...
Say, you play Sabak? I'm trying to learn, but no one around here ever wants to play me. Maybe we could, go a few rounds, huh? For credits, of course. It's the only way I'm gonna learn, right?
He's a freaking grifter.
Guess we should get on and fix that comm blackout.
Yep. Guess we shall. I wasted enough time.
Finally, chance to get acquainted. Like I said, the name's Gunny. Stay sharp, keep your nose clean, and we'll be off to a good start. We had comm blackouts like this right before the Empire invaded Minban. Lost a lot of friends. But I learned to shoot a blaster. You'll be flying with Frisk and Grace today. Meet them if you haven't. The best advice I can give you is this. Stick with your squadron. It's simple, but sometimes hotshots and lone wolves need to hear it. Get to your ship.
How fucking tall is she?
If you're ready to go, just hop in the cockpit. A mission already? Good. I'm not one for waiting around. Got an X-Wing ready for you here. A real beauty if you need... Sorry. The droid's giving me the eye. Little rust buckets are always planning something, right? I was gonna say, if you need anything for that shiny starfighter of yours, just come to me, alright? I'll see you fixed up.
Oh, you can customize the fighters.
Check on your X-Wing. Climb into the cockpit when you're ready.
Yeah, you can actually customize the fighter. I'm not going to, of course, since I've got nothing to customize it with. Which one was Grace? Oh, was she the signer chick?
The X-Wing. Backbone of the Rebel Alliance and our new Republic. A good all-rounder that'll stand up to any starfighter or capital ship in the Imperial fleet.
Yeah, I wanted to use the B-Wing. That's a lie, I never wanted to use the B-Wing. I just happened to like the B-Wing.
Tell me what you need.
I was actually looking at the Imperial hangar, and I wanted to use the TIE Defender. See, all of the TIE series that you can fly in this game. But I think all of them, only one of them's got shields, and that's the TIE Defender. But it's max. Hell is tiny. It's a third of this one. Anyway, let's just launch the mission. beep, beep. Wah. Man, why are these controls so analog?
Power management systems. Check. Alright. Unloading in your astromech droid now. Keep an eye on it.
Ooh, looks like an R2 unit. What's his name?
Quiet, Tin Can. We got a pre-flight check to do. Radar. Working like a dream. Loadout data. Looking good. Combat display? Check. Primary weapons. Charged up. Ready to take down TIEs. Throttle and boost. Good to go. Hull integrity. Never better. You're welcome. All systems go. Vanguard 5, you are clear for launch. Good luck out there.
Man, I wanted to look backwards. I wanted to see the infamous targeting thing that Luke Skywalker turned off in Episode 4. But first, I got to adjust myself on my chair. Sit on these chairs for so freaking long. Eventually, I start squishing the cushioning. My ass starts hurting. Instead of being foam, it becomes flat. How do they control the hover and space thing? Basically.
Form up on me. On your way.
Away we go. Stay close, Vanguard 5.
Where the hell is she in the U-wing?
You remember your mission parameters, Vanguard Squadron?
Nope.
Find the scouts, smash the jamming ships, and get back before the cantina closes.
I think Commander Javes skipped that in the briefing.
Thanks, Otto. We'll be careful.
Regroup at Cabus once you find our missing pilots, alright? See you soon. Good luck, you two. Our jump point's just ahead.
Damn, man, they actually use something similar from X-Wing Alliance as well, but they use hyperspace beacons. And you had to manually engage it.
Engines are hot.
Let's do this, Vanguard Squadron.
This never gets old. Hey, Grace.
Never. Let's go.
No scouts showing on sensors. You got anything, Grace?
Negative. We've got to be able to find someone out here. Wait. I've got a Republic signal. Temperance. We may have found them. Heavy interference. Gunny and Kia will take care of that shortly.
We should investigate the signal and regroup with them.
I hope the scouts are all right.
Yep.
Me too, Grace. Me too.
Why do they say that? I hope they're alright? They're either dead or they're not dead. Or they're almost dead.
There's our target. Let's slow it down. Heck. Our scouts didn't make it. Empire must have found them first.
If that's the case, where is the Empire? Vanguard 5, scan the debris. Such brutality. Even that astromech got dusted.
Someone really didn't want these scouts getting home.
picking up a second signal.
I only see the remains of one fighter.
Follow me.
Yeah, I only saw the remains of one fighter.
I don't like this, Grace.
I hear you. Something's not right.
If we're lucky, something survived the attack. Stay ready for anything. Wait, that's not a New Republic signal. It's Imperial.
And then jumps the ship.
We're being ambushed. Incoming. Attack positions. Take them down.
Let's get it off our tail then.
Nice shooting. Cosente's toast. That's the last of the ties.
That Gazanti must have been support for the Empire's jamming ships. If we scan the wreckage for its last known trajectory, it could lead us to the jammers.
That's a heck of an idea. Vanguard 5, scan the debris and we'll watch your back.
That's it. Nice work, Vanguard 5. Let's see. Their path was leading them toward Gunny and Keo's coordinates.
If we're quick, maybe we can cut off the Empire before they find our friends. Marking coordinates.
Hopefully they don't know we're coming.
Jesus, man.
Let's do this right. For the scouts we lost. Lead the way, Vanguard 5. Whatever comes next, we face it together. Look. 2 Imperial jamming ships ahead. No sign of Gunny or Keo.
That's the source of our comms blackout. Frisk, bomb those jamming ships.
Sure thing, Grace. I'll soften him up. You two finish him off. Watch that missile.
Under heavy fire.
They're done for.
They're kind of harder than it looks.
That jamming ship's done for.
Long-range comms are still scrambled. Ties are finished. Enemy is persistent. That's all of them. Good work, everyone.
Stupid Empire. Try to invade our territory, will ya?
Gunny, do you read me? We just cut off 2 jamming ships en route to your location. What's the situation?
Gunny and Keo are in trouble.
We need to help them now. Head toward Campus.
Let's move, Vanguard 5.
And I am thoroughly enjoying myself so far. Of course, it is the middle of the night, just past midnight. Well, half an hour past midnight. And I'm starting to get tired.
Finally! Oh, you're right on time. Let's finish off their ties. You're okay.
Thanks, that was too close.
Imperial reinforcements. Another goes anti with ties.
Then we take them out too.
Oh, damn, man.
That Cassanti just jumped out of the system.
Running scared, I bet.
That's all the TIE fighters.
What is that? I don't think I need to repair. But since this is probably a lesson type dealy,
That'll patch up your hull and stock up your ordnance. Follow me.
I'm on your wing.
Vanguard, we have an Imperial cruiser protecting the last of the jammers.
Taking down these ships ain't gonna be easy.
Not while the cruiser has a missile launcher.
We'll keep our countermeasures ready. What's our play?
If we take out the jammers first, we can call the Temperance for reinforcements.
That's why you're in charge, Gunny.
Vanguard 5, focus on the jammers.
All right, then.
I think out 5, ain't I?
Here we go.
The hell are those? Those TIE fighters?
Enemies locking onto me.
They locked onto you, 5. Don't fly straight or you're toast.
I already know that.
Right here and ready to go.
They're locking onto me.
You can always count on me.
I feel better already.
The hell's the jammer?
That's
communication should be restored. Commander James, if you read me, we need reinforcements on my position.
You're loud and clear, Gunny. Help is on the way.
Frisk, we need bombs on that ship.
You got a kill.
Enemy's got a lock on me.
Vanguard, backup has arrived.
Empire's in trouble now. Watch out! Missile incoming!
Jesus, that was close. Oops, wrong one.
Taking damage!
Man, if I was back a bit more, I could have kept on firing.
Cruiser destroyed. Not bad, Vanguard 5. Temperance, this is Vanguard Squadron. Mission accomplished.
Sure is, Vanguard. Communications are restored across the sector. I knew you'd work well together. I'm grateful to command such a strong squadron. Come on back to the Temperance.
Thank you, Commander Javes.
We'll celebrate a job well done at the cantina. Come on, Vanguard, let's get out of here.
Okie dokie, Gunny. You know, I was thinking about the ships, then I forgot what I was thinking about, so. Oh, do we have to land it ourselves?
Great work, team. First round's on Frisk.
Welcome home, Vanguard. No time for celebration, I'm afraid. We have a visitor and a mission. I think you'll be interested.
Oh, we don't get to land it ourselves? Probably couldn't. Oh shit, that's loud. Probably a good thing too, I'll probably crash. Oh. Oh, they can't be. I think that hangar was off to the side more. Yeah. That's nice. Pardon me. Bronzium. You know, I want to know what the middle gives us. And then... Mission long time done. Destroy TARDIS. Blah, 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 blah. Destroy... Well, it makes sense to destroy the TIE fighters first. At least in my opinion. The reason for that being, they're kind of like flies. And think of the jammers as food that you're trying to get at. Sorry, it was the best analogy I can think of. Man, are we going to continuing a Republic mission? We are. Thanks, man. You know, let's go talk to Gunny
The
and
Empire
Kier.
won't push into our territory again anytime soon.
Thanks to our new pilot.
Yeah, and thanks to the rest of us. This isn't a race, all right? We're a team.
You're right, Gunny. But still, nice flying out there.
Speaking of fancy flying, I was thinking about the Dragon Void run from a few years back. You see that one, Keo?
Oh, sure. I caught the whole thing on the HoloNet.
Yeah, me too. I watched the entire thing, but for the life of me, I can't recall who won.
I think it was one of the Ash twins? No, wait. Dylan Voos.
Yeah, that's it. Boy, he was something else back then. In fact, the only pilot I've seen that comes close since is Keo here.
Oh, come on. Dellenbrook's got 9 championships under his belt. I've only got 5.
Well, fun as this is, Commander Javes has someone special waiting for us in the briefing room. Let's get in there and find out what's next.
You know, I never figured out what those things on the chest are for. Hmm. Oh, maybe I could turn my head. Was it on the other side? Yeah, it's right there, I think. Yeah, the thing with the green lights on it. I think that's the targeting thing. Okay, we've looked at everything, inspected that. Wonder who this guest is. Oh, it's Weezy Antilles.
Where is it now?
I helped Talus Group chase it away from a medical convoy towards Yavin. It's pinned in the upper atmosphere with no hyperdrive, but too many fighters for Talus Group to handle alone.
This might work out for both of us. Come, meet our visitor.
Wedge Antilles, Rogue Squadron. I hear you're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through. I have a Star Destroyer problem that Vanguard might be able to help me solve.
We need a Star Destroyer for Project Starhawk, intact. Now we prove what Vanguard's made of. Wedge, if you would.
You know, the thing is, people can't rip on him for being former Imperial, or Grace for being former Imperial, or being from an Imperial family, because Wedge is also former Imperial. I wouldn't be surprised if half the people here, or half the human species, half the humans here were former Imperial. In fact, the downfall of the Empire happened at Alderaan. If Grand Moff Tarkin wasn't such a dick, then the Empire might have survived the destruction of the Death Star. Death Star was one thing, but the beginning of the end happened at Alderaan. Although I didn't know it was 4 years since the destruction, I always thought it was 3. You know, 3 years between the destruction of the first Death Star and the destruction of the second.
As you may have overheard, Talus Group has cornered the Imperial Star Destroyer Victorum above the planet Yavin. They're in tough, but it's presented a great opportunity for us to jump in and not only disable that Star Destroyer, but to seize control. So first, we need to give ourselves some cover by knocking out the turrets. Naturally, if we can also take out the targeting system, that'll buy us even more time. Next, we need to prepare the Star Destroyer for boarding. You'll need to find a potential breach point in the Victorum's hull, preferably near the bridge. Once you find a good spot, bombard it until the hull is breached. However, we can expect that the Victorum still has plenty of TIE fighters. They will try to stop us. Once the skies are clear, we can bring in the boarding team. While our troops capture the bridge, Vanguard will defend the exterior from reinforcements. Once the boarding team has seized the bridge and is in control of the Star Destroyer, we'll rendezvous with the Temperance. Okay, I think I accidentally made stealing a Star Destroyer sound simple. Let's hope it is.
Hey. You could say it is simple when you break it down. All you have to do is break it down to its simple points. I mean, R2-D2 managed to board a Star Destroyer and kill like hundreds of stormtroopers. After episode 4. It was in a comic book. Apparently, C-3PO got captured by the Empire and the Rebellion refused to send a rescue mission for him because they consider him just a droid. Well, C-3PO happens to be R2-D2's best friend, so yep. He managed to board it using an X-Wing. Right. Here we go and talk to Wedge before we leave.
Sorry for the speedy introduction, but Talus Group was counting on me to get reinforcements fast.
That's
Your
all right.
commander says you have talent. Enough to steal a Star Destroyer and get away with it. Normally, I'd have Rogue Squadron for this, but General Syndulla gave me a temporary assignment to Project Starhawk. Meanwhile, Rogue is handling, well, that's classified too. General Syndulla keeps us busy. Your commander and I have something in common. I once flew for the Empire too, at Sky Strike Academy. Turning to the rebellion was the smartest move I ever made. I wish more of my friends had done the same. Look, I appreciate the talk, but Talos Group's waiting for us.
You know, I think I prefer Wedge's expanded universe or Legends universe history compared to his Disney one. Now you're in the original expanded universe. He shit, I know enough of his specs history, but I just realized I can't remember how he joined the rebellion. Now in the expanded universe he had a sister who he thought was dead. But nope. She faked her death and she went on to become a HoloNet star, who eventually married an Imperial Baron, Baron Sunyev. He was an experienced TIE fighter pilot that served under Grand Admiral Thrawn. Who I think wasn't a Grand Admiral at that point. See, the difference between canon and Disney and the expanded original universe is that Grand Admiral Thrawn wasn't promoted until after the Battle of Yavin. In the Disney one, he was promoted before the Battle of Yavin.
The Star Destroyer? Aren't you tossing him in the deep end a little early, Lyndon?
Vanguard can handle it, can't you? Besides, Project Starhawk needs that Star Destroyer for, well, you know. Wedge made a name for himself at the Battle of Yavin. He knows that system better than the Empire ever will. You'll be fighting on the Rebellion's old turf, so if Wedge has any advice, he'd be smart to listen.
You know, a wounded Krakana can still bite. Just watch yourself around that Star Destroyer, huh?
Get out there as soon as you can.
Yeah, we'll get out there now. No use in stopping thing now. I just wondered what I'm gonna target first. Turbo? Oh well. The bonus thing will tell me. Hello, Grace.
So, we're headed to Yavin. In exalted company, it seems.
And now we know Project Starhawk needs an Imperial Star Destroyer. That's enough firepower to tackle a small fleet, or a means to catch the Empire off guard. But that wouldn't warrant all this secrecy. There must be more to the Commander's plan. We'll just have to trust him. Too bad there isn't an easier way to get what we need. Even a damaged Star Destroyer has deck upon deck of Durasteel plating, turrets, shields. My poor bigoted father called Star Destroyers the fists of the Empire. He wasn't wrong. But they can be beaten. If you're good and lucky. Let's stay optimistic. To Yavin then. Let's not delay.
You know, from my understanding, the main problem with Star Destroyers were they barely had any point defenses, or if they had, I'm not even sure if they had any. I mean, they got the big cannons for ship-to-ship combat, but you know, if I had to redesign the Star Destroyer, I would take inspiration from the Mon Cal ships, in regards to their shields at least. Instead of the two exposed shield generators on top of the bridge, I would have a whole bunch of smaller ones. Or if I could have smaller ones and still have the same strength, I'd maybe put like 6 around the ship. Have different zones, you know? Something like that. And I'll move the goddamn bridge out of the damn tower. And put it closer to the, well, tunnels of the ship. And I'll give it point defense
The
freaking
commander
weapons.
wants you in an X-Wing for this mission. Got you outfitted with ion missiles. They disable enemy fighters and they'll disable subsystems on enemy capital ships too.
Okay. Ion missiles, man. think they were called ion torpedoes and they're expanded. I'm going off by X-Wing Alliance, the only thing that I know that's anywhere close to this game.
Good choice. Looking for something specific?
Yeah, there was the ion torpedoes. I think the strongest missile ones were the rockets. Despite the name, they were in fact guided, I think. And it's been a while since I last played that game. I'm honestly waiting for the X-Wing Alliance update project to completely update all the models before I play it again.
Yavin Prime. This place always brings back memories. Let's hope for some of that Skywalker luck today. All right, ready, Vanguard? We're heading for the heart of the action.
Vanguard, follow his lead.
This is Talus Leader, calling for immediate assistance.
Captain Antilles with Vanguard Squadron. Here to help.
It's damn good to see you, Wedge. We've taken heavy losses. We need that Star Destroyer stopped.
Don't you worry. We're here to hijack it.
You're what?
Be ready.
Interceptors. Those have got to be the first to go.
Agreed. They're fast. They'll rip right through our fighters. Vanguard, prioritize targets.
Enemies locking onto me.
That's it. Push the Imperials back.
You got it.
Jesus, man. That was close. I almost panicked there for a sec. Oh wait, I pushed the wrong button. Oh, this is probably too far away.
That's almost all. Then don't stop now.
Yeah, we got them all.
That's it. All ties down. Good job, Vanguard. Okay, regroup on Talus, Leader.
Wedge, we've taken heavy losses. We need to make a few repairs, then get ourselves out of here.
Roger that, Talus, Leader. And don't worry about the Imperials. We'll keep them busy.
You're really gonna steal that Star Destroyer?
That's the plan. Okay, Vanguard, on me. Let's head for the Victorum.
Focus your shields before they open fire on us.
Hold X and front.
Knock out its targeting system.
Let's do it.
Putting power to forward shields. All that damage. This thing still has teeth.
No wonder Talus Group took a beating just chasing it here. I wanted to see the Victorium go up in flames, but stealing it, I like that even better.
On your wing.
They blocked onto my ship.
Star Destroyer targeting's out for good.
The U-Wings can get in safely.
This is our chance to capture that Star Destroyer. If we take the bridge, we'll have access to its internal systems. Scan for a breach point, so we can send in a boarding team. You're up, 5.
Bridging a Star Destroyer, just like the old days.
Look out, Vanguard. We got a gunny story incoming.
5 hasn't heard
Hold on.
Hey, Five, how about you breach that breach point?
Should have dodged that.
Right in the trash chute. Now, push those last fighters back. Clear the skies. These Imperials just keep coming. Interceptors on me. Can't shake them. Back on 5. Help them out.
They're breaking through.
I'm in a real bind here. Enemies toast. That's it. All fighters destroyed. 5, get over to help Frisk.
Losing all integrity. And now I take them out. Teamwork.
Yes. Thanks.
I don't know why they put that notes on.
Great work. U-wings are on their way. We can bring the boarding team in safely. Follow me to the rendezvous. We'll give them cover.
Vanguard, let's go.
God damn, man. I mean, making me maneuver and all that shit.
Boarding team, we have you on our sights. Ready to take on a Star Destroyer?
Copy, Captain Antilles. Just get us there and we'll do the rest.
You heard him, Vanguard. Guide those U-wings into position. Stay sharp.
What about the Star Destroyer's crew?
If a boarding party takes the bridge, they'll slice internal security systems. The crew won't be a problem with no computer access and all the blast doors locked.
We've got an Imperial carrier. They're launching reinforcements.
They're not giving up the Victorum without a fight. Vanguard, take down that cruiser.
What does they say?
Guess we'll keep you.
I'm in formation.
Boarding team here. We've secured the breach point.
Oh damn it, the craziness in the old situation.
Use your ion missiles against the shields.
Yeah, there's down the way.
They locked onto me.
Yeah, I love this job.
Great shooting.
That's the missile on me.
Yeah, it happened again. I pushed the wrong button. Push right on the D-pad.
Frisk does it again. Missiles are trained against shields. We're wearing the carrier down. Keep at it. Almost there, Vanguard. Take that carrier down. Phew. Carrier destroyed. Finally. Great work. We're taking fire, but we're almost to the bridge. All right,
How's
team.
hitting me?
Let's finish off the rest. Bridge is sealed. Cutting through the blast doors.
Oh.
They're locking onto me.
Okay. Regroup at my position. On me, Vanguard. Let's regroup at the Victorum. The boarding team might need support.
With what?
We're almost through those blast doors.
Man, if the bridge was in you know, sorry, let me speed our asses up. If the bridge was about to be taken, I would transfer main controls away from it, like the engineering.
We've got another Imperial carrier.
Make that 3 carriers.
That's a lot. Get ready, everyone. We're in. Taking control now. That Star Destroyer's taken down its own carrier. What a sight.
Yes, the ship is ours. You actually did it.
And Project Starhawk has a Star Destroyer.
Yes, I happen to know what Starhawk is, and no, it's not because I watched the earlier videos of this, and all of them I kind of skipped, so I've actually missed a lot. But yeah, I know what Project Starhawk is actually because of other things from searching on the wiki. Okay, what is your breach point and first scan, of course. Well, it's pretty obvious they did happen to see, you know, hit it in the right spot. Hold on a second. Elgato is recording. And my mic can be heard over it. Good. Sorry, it's been a while since I've had to record this, something like this. In fact, I was pretty sure that, had they not, what do you call it? Had they not announced the, Knights of the Old Republic remake, I probably wouldn't have, the next thing I probably would have recorded would have been, the next Halo Infinite fight. Anywho, moving on. Should take too long. I am currently running this off an SSD. Still don't know what his species is.
Now the Empire's gonna want that Star Destroyer back. Good. Let's see them try and take it. You know, back home after the Empire invaded Mimbin, we stole an armored transport hauler full of scout walkers. When the Empire came looking for them, we just turned the walkers against them. Had a real good time. I'm guessing the commander has something similar in mind for this Star Destroyer, right? Otherwise, what's the point? At least Wedge picked the right team for the job, huh? Those slackers in Alphabet Squadron would still be faffing around at Yavin. Enough yapping. Time to check with the commander and see what's next.
Right. Oh man, I'm feeling a bit off. Don't worry, it's nothing to do with the game, it's just I personally is starting to feel a bit off.
Now that was a fun mission. Even better than beating my time on the Death March circuit. We got to steal a Star Destroyer and help our friends doing it. And see Yavin. We still have allies on the Fourth Moon, but I've never been there. There was an energy at Yavin like I've never felt anywhere else. It was chaotic and serene, all at once. The Empire corrupts the energy of every planet it touches. but I can always feel the good buried beneath that. And that's what we fight for, the good.
Looking at those helmets.
I saw Frisk bothering Commander Javes earlier. Knowing Frisk, the commander might appreciate some backup.
No, I was looking at the helmets. I think I realized why A-Wing helmets have, well, A-Wing pilots have different helmets to the rest of them. It's because they need it better to see. Because of the open cockpit of an A-Wing. Oh, in fact, I'll show you. Not now, of course. Oh, look, a gonk droid. Not quite sure what the gonk droid's purpose are for. So it's the first time I saw gonk droid. I think their seat was being burnt. Anywho, let's go to the briefing. Or we might not do the next mission.
Not now, Frisk. I'll answer your questions once the Star Destroyer has been delivered safely.
Delivered where? We risked our tails to get that Star Destroyer. And you can't even tell us where we're going?
It's not my call. Besides, I'd be risking a lot of lives if I shared too much too soon.
You hearing this? After all we did for Project Starhawk.
Listen, all I can tell you is the basics.
Linden, our soldiers on the Star Destroyer Victorum just sent a code yellow.
Now? Damn. Call in Vanguard for immediate briefing.
Ah, heck. It was just getting good.
We have an emergency. The Star Destroyer you captured has unexpectedly fallen out of hyperspace behind enemy lines. Our troops are repairing the hyperdrive as quickly as possible, but you need to buy them some time. There's an Imperial fleet advancing toward the Star Destroyer Victorum. I want A-Wings intercepting enemy fighters. The rest of Vanguard will provide defense and support. Now, I know Imperial protocol better than most. I have no doubt the Empire will disable the Victorum with ion weapons before sending shuttles to recapture it. Stop them at all costs. The Empire must not reclaim the Victorum.
Oh.
Once the Star Destroyer's hyperdrive is operational, cover its escape so it can jump to safety. I'll send you rendezvous coordinates when the time is right.
Okay, are we going to be taking A-Wings?
I remember the first time I was trapped behind enemy lines. It was the Battle of Mimban, the first year of the Clone Wars. The Separatists had dropped a battalion of B-2 droids on the Nant Flatlands, cutting us off from the 224th Clone Division. A thunderstorm was jamming communications, so I took a skyhopper to rendezvous with the 224, hoping to get some reinforcements. It didn't go well. I was halfway across the Flatlands when those droids shot me down. And believe me, you have never seen a finer crash landing. The only problem was, my arm got caught in some wreckage. Figured I'd rather live my life with one arm than sit around and wait for those droids to find me. Besides, you only need one hand to carry a blaster, right? I dragged myself out of those flatlands with only one arm and a seriously sour disposition. I guarantee those clone boys had never seen anything like me before, but they fixed me up. Then they helped us drive those blasted droids right off planet. If only I'd known that 3 years later, those clones would be replaced by stormtroopers. But, anyway, we should head back to the hangar. The Victorum needs us.
And speaking of clone troopers, I'll be honest, I actually, of all the things they... Hey, hold on a sec. Of all the things that came out of the TV, out of all the things that came out of the TV show of the Clone Wars, I think the chip was actually one of the fine additions. The biochip that had all the clones had. It'll explain why such loyal clones would execute their generals without question. I mean, it's far better. It's a far better explanation than ingrained loyalty to regulations and codes and shit.
I underestimated the repairs. Now the whole project's at risk.
Hyperdrives break, Otto. It's not your fault.
I should have suggested you send more engineers to Yavin. Then this never would have happened.
It's fine. Vanguard is ready. They'll get there in time. Won't you?
I know, but I'll reach out to Hosnian Prime and requisition a few more engineers. Just in case.
Get moving, pilot.
I didn't think he was looking at me. Oh, we are taking the A-Wing.
We were just talking about what happened to the Victorum, and Keo had one of those, what do you call them?
It's just a hunch, Frisk, that's all.
So what do you think happened?
I feel like it was the Imperials. They probably sabotaged the hyperdrive before our soldiers could get them off the ship.
I know it sounds wild, but when Keo has a hunch, they're usually right.
See?
Don't listen to him. It's really
That's
not
why
that
you
big of
take
a deal.
engineering as well as the bridge at the same time.
On Miriel,
So shit
we're
like
taught
it
to
don't happen.
respect and listen to the Force. I can't reach out and touch it like others could, but sometimes I just have a feeling about things. I don't like to talk about it. These days, you never know who in the galaxy is listening.
Man, I know his species, I just can't
Serious, huh?
pronounce the
When are you
name. I
gonna
never
have a
could.
premonition about the Carillion lottery?
Really? People are waiting for us to save them, and you're thinking about credits.
Look, you see any numbers, just tell me, okay? They gotta be good for something.
We really should get going.
And I actually prefer the expand. Also, once again, I prefer the expanded universe reason for a few ships. Mostly the A-Wing and the B-Wing. You see, in this in the Disney universe, the B-Wing was created before the Battle of Yavin. In the expanded universe, it was created as response of the Battle of Yavin. Same with the A-Wing. Although the A-Wing was actually evolved from a different ship. The RZ Interceptor or something like that. They look pretty much the same, but this the A-Wing was more. What's the word I'm looking for? It was the evolution of the design, essentially. But yeah, the B-Wing was created by Admiral Akbar as a result in the expanded universe, i.e. Legends. I'm not sure if that's appropriate use of the word term IE, but I don't remember what that word term means. Oh yeah, I was talking about the helmet. Look how open the cockpit is. In fact, I think this is one of the ships, smallest ships to have a hyperdrive. Of course, the calculations needed for hyperspace travel is so complex that I think these things can only hold a handful of them. Okay, let's prepare for launch.
A-Wings go as fast as you can fly them. Their hull and shields are too light to take on capital ships, but Imperial starfighters won't stand a chance with you in this cockpit. We have a few options to make your TIE hunting more efficient. Big fan of the rapid-fire lasers and barrage rockets myself.
Yeah, rapid cannon.
That'll be fun.
Oh, that's a standard thing. Okay, this will be the last mission we do. Before I start in the recording. Man, I wonder how many missions there are. Because there are a crap ton of the other one. I mean, let me say that again. They were equipped from X-Wing Alliance.
What happened here? Who cares? Our Star Destroyer's in trouble.
Vanguard, good to see you again. Think you can keep those bombers off us?
We're on it, Victorum. Sit tight. 5, intercept those TIE bombers. We need to buy our crew some time.
Frisk and I will handle the rest of the starfighters.
Victorum, these bombers are coming in fast. You might want to activate turbo lasers.
Oh shit.
No can do. Their ion weapons knocked out our systems. We were defenseless until you arrived.
Understood. We'll put an end to their bombing runs.
Feel better already.
Let them hit you with ion weapons.
Yeah, you'll lose your controls, or worse.
Bombers don't stand a chance.
All bombers destroyed.
Great. Just need time to restart our systems.
Oh, they're leaving.
Work fast. Imperial shuttles headed your way.
Hold them off. If even one Imperial shuttle reaches us, we'll be overwhelmed.
You heard them, Vanguard. Intercept those shuttles. We should split up to take them down.
Hit it.
On it. You handle the other shuttle. You took them down.
5 got the shuttle. Shuttle down.
Detecting 2 more Imperial shuttles. They're trying to flank us.
See that? Shoot it.
Don't let those shuttles near our Star Destroyer.
Fire on that target.
Where the hell are they?
Another shuttle group incoming. They have ties in tow.
Fire on that target.
We can't let a single shuttle board the Victorum.
Only one shuttle left.
One shuttle is all they need.
Where is it?
Imperial transports are done for. That's the last of those blasted shuttles.
Just in time. Systems are up. Time to fix the hyperdrive. Take out the Empire's carriers and buy us time, all right?
I'm calling in Y-Wing support. They'll lead a bombing run on those carriers. Don't let any TIE fighters near them. All right, Y-Wings are here. Vanguard, if we lose our bombers, we're done for. Take out those TIEs.
Enemies locking onto me.
I'm breaking off to intercept their fighters.
I'll help out our bomber backup. Watch your tails. Those TIEs have missiles.
Where the hell are the bombers? Damn it, how do I...
That's one carrier down. Great start. And the second carrier goes up in flames. Beautiful work, Vanguard. Hyperdrive is almost ready. Can you buy us just a bit more time?
Don't worry, Vanguard has you covered. Squadron, take down the rest of these ties. That's the last of them.
Your timing couldn't be better. We're almost
The
done.
hell are those things?
Our bombers are out of here. Thanks for the backup. We're doing our final test, Vanguard. Spread out and keep watch. Nice moves back there, Keo. You gotta teach the rest of the squadron that drift.
You want to learn right now?
I'll watch 5 figure it out first.
Okay, follow me. I learned this racing in the Koshi Star Circuit. First, transfer all power to your engines and fly as fast as you can. Yes! Now we're gonna buzz the bridge of the Victorum. Be ready to boost. Okay, we're ready to boost. Punch it! When you're ready, turn as hard as you can, then hold the booster to cut your engines. You'll get it next time, 5.
Which there was a...
Boost is ready. Punch it! Yes! You got it, 5!
Hey, who's buzzing on bridge? Someone the Empire's never gonna catch again.
Sorry, team. It's for the greater good of the New Republic.
I'll, practice drifting later, without spectators. Hyperdrive's operational, Vanguard. What do you say we get out of here?
Regrouping on your position, Victorum.
Still have yet to figure out where the symbol for the boost is.
All right, Victorum, we're in position. Where are we headed?
Somewhere classified. Just sent you the coordinates.
Got him. Punching them in now.
Jumping to hyperspace in 3, 2, 1. Punch it. What?
The hyperdrive failed again!
No. Oh, man.
Well, we gotta get there now.
I don't know what happened. Everything was fine, and then our systems just shut down.
Sounds like your morphine nullifier is blocked. Run a system flush, then restart. It should be fine.
More Imperial ships. They really want their Star Destroyer back.
No, they're here to destroy it.
Can you hold them off a little longer?
Didn't come this far just to leave you hanging. It's now or never, Vanguard. Protect the Victorum.
Not much longer. Realigning the transpacitor now. Speak basic.
About halfway there.
Thank you. Coming to join you.
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
They got more bombers than us. It ain't fair.
Right. They're up against Vanguard Squadron. It isn't fair. For the Empire.
They're looking out.
The Victorian shields are operational again. I'm here.
Where the hell's the raider going?
I'll show 'em who's boss. Almost there. Running a diagnostic on the alluvial damper. Okay, great. Just do it.
Taking damage.
Powering up hyperdrive systems now, Vanguard. Yes, it works. We're ready to go.
Vanguard fall in behind the Star Destroyer. Don't have to tell me twice.
Oh no, where the hell are the raiders?
They have to run out of ships at some point, right?
Not likely.
Not the quasars. Quasars are pretty much flying hangars.
You have the new jump coordinates, Vanguard?
Affirmative. See you on the other side, Victor.
Oh shit.
More imps? No.
It's now or never.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Move it, Five.
You know, I keep on mentioning.
This is where the boss keeps his secret project. We want to get this close to the Ringali Nebula.
I believe that is the idea.
It's a ship. Starhawk's the ship.
Now that is a battleship.
That's why we've been gathering Imperial ships. To build this.
We call it the Starhawk, and it's going to help us end this war.
General Syndulla.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyards. I'd give you the tour, but the Empire knows we're up to something now.
they'll be looking for us, which means we have work to do.
Efficiency middle. Yeah, I think, yes, I didn't complete it in less than 15 minutes. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually got this game. I bought it when I brought Jedi Fallen Order, which happens to be the next game we're going to be playing. Oh, that's unless I don't complete this by the time the next flight happens, or sure it is next week. Hello, Infinite Flight. Oh, excuse me. But I'm going to be playing that to the balls to the wall. Because the last time the flight happened, I was doing the thing, the nuclear winter thing, Halo, for Fallout. And I probably should have done that. I should have played it on its last day is what I should have done. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in the next one. My guess is the next one we're going to be playing is Imperial. Probably. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye now.